Tonight, something both ancient and extraordinarily rare is on the horizon. A celestial and energetic event foretold in the stars for millennia is finally about to converge with our reality. This isn't random chance. The very fact that you're watching this right now indicates that your soul has been anticipating this precise moment. On October 27th, a cosmic gateway of unimaginable power will swing wide open, but it's not for everyone. It's a highly specific and deeply personal activation portal reserved exclusively for chosen souls, like yours, who have been putting in the work, who have sensed the shift, and who are poised to ascend to the next stage of their spiritual journey. Many will simply see October 27th as just another day on the calendar, completely unaware of the massive energetic tides churning beneath the surface of reality. They'll overlook the signs, ignore the universe's whispers, and remain trapped within their 3D matrix of routine and limitation. But you're different. You've felt it, haven't you? That peculiar restlessness stirring within your spirit. The vivid dreams that seem more real than your waking life. The repeating numbers flashing at you from every angle. 1111444777. These aren't coincidences. They're cosmic breadcrumbs guiding you to this very moment, to this specific message. This is your final preparation, your spiritual briefing, before the most significant energetic shift you've ever experienced. So I urge you, stay with me throughout this entire transmission. Don't click away. What's about to unfold is a divine map to 7 specific, mind-blowing miracles that are coded into the frequency of this sacred day. To miss this guidance would be like venturing into a celestial storm without a compass, and your spirit would never be quite the same again. First, if you can feel the truth in these words resonating deep within your bones, I need you to confirm your energetic signature. Like this video to signal to the universe that you're open and receptive. Subscribe to Power Inside You to make absolutely sure you don't miss the urgent spiritual updates that will be arriving in the hours and days ahead. This is absolutely critical. And finally, to anchor this powerful frequency and declare your readiness, I want you to type the number 777 inches the comments below right now. This is more than just a comment. It's an energetic activation. It's you planting your flag in the fertile ground of this new reality, proclaiming that you are one of the chosen, ready to receive. The cosmic currents are intensifying, and the veil between worlds is thinning to a degree we haven't witnessed in over 1,000 years. Ancient prophecies from civilizations long vanished spoke of this time, a period of rapid, almost violent spiritual evolution, where those who are prepared will shed lifetimes of karma in a single day, while those who aren't will be left behind in the collapsing timelines. On October 27th, the Schumann resonance, the very heartbeat of our planet, is predicted to spike to unprecedented levels, creating a harmonic wave that will literally unlock dormant DNA within those prepared human vessels. This isn't just spiritual theory, it's a convergence of cosmic mechanics and divine timing. You're on the precipice of a profound destiny shift, and these 7 miracles are your birthright, the divine inheritance you've been fighting for across countless lifetimes. The first miracle, and the one that will begin to subtly manifest in the hours leading up to the 27th, is what the ancients called the sacred echo. This is the moment when the voices of your ancestors and the wisdom of your past lives pierce through the veil of amnesia that has clouded your soul's memory. For too long you felt alone, disconnected from your lineage, believing you were navigating this dense reality without a map. The sacred echo is the universe's profound correction to this illusion. As this gateway opens, a surge of divine energy will specifically target your genetic and spiritual bloodline, clearing away the karmic static that has blocked their guidance. You'll begin to experience this as a sudden, inexplicable sense of knowing. You might be driving your car when a brilliant solution to a problem that has plagued you for months suddenly downloads into your mind fully formed. You might hear a piece of music and be overcome with emotion, a deep, ancient grief, or a soaring, triumphant joy that feels like it belongs to someone else, to a version of you who lived long ago. Pay attention to these moments. Don't dismiss them. This is your ancestral council, your soul family from across time and space finally able to reach you. They're sending you codes of protection, whispers of encouragement, and critical wisdom for the path ahead. You might find yourself dreaming of people you've never met in places you've never seen. Yet upon waking, you feel a profound sense of familiarity, of home. This isn't your imagination. This is soul memory being reactivated. Your ancestors are showing you the skills you mastered in past lives. As a healer, a warrior, a leader, a mystic, so that you may remember and reclaim that power in this lifetime. The sacred echo is the universe reminding you that you don't walk alone. You are the living embodiment of 1,000 generations of resilience, love, and wisdom. You are the tip of a sacred spear. And on October 27th, your entire lineage is standing behind you, roaring you on to victory. This powerful reconnection is the foundational miracle upon which all the others are built. It recalibrates your entire being to a frequency of deep, unshakable support. The feelings of loneliness and existential dread that have haunted you are about to be purged from your system, replaced by a profound sense of belonging and purpose. You'll start to understand why you have certain inexplicable fears or affinities, that strange pull you've always had toward a particular country, culture, or historical period. That's the sacred echo, calling you to remember a place where you once held great power or learned a pivotal lesson. That recurring dream or nightmare you've had since childhood, it's a fragmented memory from a past life that is now coming up for healing and integration. And on this day, the final piece of the puzzle will be revealed to you, releasing you from its power forever. This is a deep, cellular level healing. The universe isn't just giving you a spiritual gift, it's repairing your very soul from the inside out. It's a cosmic reset of your spiritual identity. Many chosen ones have felt like spiritual orphans, disconnected from their earthly families who don't understand their journey. This miracle is the ultimate homecoming. You'll realize your true family isn't limited by blood or even by time. They're with you always, in your DNA, in your heart. And now, thanks to this portal, their voices will be as clear as a whisper in your ear. Embrace this. When you feel that sudden chill, that flash of insight, that wave of emotion, pause, breathe, and say, "Thank you. I hear you. I am ready to receive." You're activating a divine inheritance of power that will make you completely unstoppable. This is the first taste of your true multi-dimensional nature. If you're ready to receive the wisdom of your ancestors and hear the sacred echo of your soul's vast history, I want you to pause for just a moment and type, "I am listening," in the comments below. Declare it to the universe. This simple act of intention will amplify the signal, letting your spiritual guides know that you're awake, aware, and prepared for their guidance. You're opening the divine channel of communication. Do it now. But this communication from the past is only the beginning. It's a crucial first step that prepares your subconscious mind for the second, even more profound miracle that this October 27th gateway will deliver: the full activation of the dream portal. This isn't about having more vivid dreams. This is about your dream state becoming a tangible, interactive classroom for your higher self. For weeks now, many of you have reported experiencing strange sleep patterns, waking up precisely at 3:00 a.m. or 3:33 a.m. feeling a surge of energy, your mind buzzing with ideas. You may have felt a strange sense of being watched as you fall asleep, or have had dreams that are so hyper-realistic, so detailed and logical, that they feel like parallel lives you're living. This has been the pre-activation sequence. Your pineal gland, your third eye, has been undergoing a cosmic attunement, preparing to become a fully functional portal. On the night of the 27th, this portal swings wide open. Your dreams will no longer be random assortments of your daily anxieties. They'll become direct, purposeful transmissions from your guides, your higher self, and even from benevolent cosmic intelligences who are here to assist in humanity's awakening. You'll receive direct training in your dreams. You might find yourself in a celestial library reading books made of light that contain the secrets of the universe. You might be taught how to manipulate energy, how to heal with your hands, or how to travel astrally. Upon waking, you'll retain this knowledge not as a fuzzy dream memory, but as a clear, integrated skill. It'll feel as if you've always known how to do it. This is a profound acceleration of your spiritual development. What would normally take years of dedicated meditation and study to learn, you'll now be able to master in a single night of divinely orchestrated dreaming. The dream portal is a spiritual shortcut, a gift from the cosmos to the chosen ones to rapidly equip them with the tools they need for the next phase of their mission on Earth. You must be prepared for what this entails. The key is to set your intention before you sleep. Don't go to bed filled with the fear and noise of the day's news or social media. This is more important than ever. In the hour before you sleep on the 27th, you must create a sacred space, meditate, listen to high-frequency music, and state your intention clearly to the universe. You can say, "Tonight, I open myself to the wisdom of the dream portal. I ask my higher self and my benevolent guides to teach me what I need to know for my highest good and the highest good of all. I am ready to learn. I am ready to remember." This clarity of intention acts as a navigational beacon, guiding the highest level information to you and protecting you from any lower vibrational interference. You'll wake up feeling not tired, but energized, downloaded with a new sense of purpose and a set of skills you didn't have when you went to bed. This is miracle number 2. Your consciousness is being upgraded while your body rests. You're becoming a master in the astral plane so you can be a leader in the physical one. This is real. This is your destiny unfolding. And it's only the second of 7 miracles that await you. The intensity is only going to build from here. The energy is building. Can you feel it? It's a hum beneath the surface of everything, a cosmic electricity charging the very air you breathe. The sacred echo and the dream portal are merely the overture to a symphony of transformation that is about to reach its crescendo on October 27th. What you've experienced so far, the ancestral whispers, the nocturnal downloads, has been the critical preparation of your energetic body. Your spirit has been tilled like fertile soil, your consciousness expanded, all to prepare you for the next far more tangible miracles that are now cascading toward you. These next activations will move beyond the realm of intuition and dreams and begin to radically restructure your physical material reality. This is where the matrix begins to dissolve in earnest. This is where the rules of the old 3D world of limitation and struggle cease to apply to you. You're being unplugged from the collective consciousness of lack and plugged directly into the mainframe of universal abundance. Many will call what is about to happen to you luck or good fortune, but you will know the truth. You'll know that this isn't luck, it's alignment. It's the result of your soul's unwavering commitment to the path of awakening. You've earned this, and the universe is now ready to deliver your reward. Prepare yourself, because miracle number 3 will shatter every limitation you've ever placed upon your potential. It's the arrival of the golden frequency activation. For lifetimes, the consciousness of humanity, and especially the souls of the most sensitive and spiritually inclined, has been infected with a virus. It's the virus of unworthiness, the poverty consciousness that dictates that spirituality and abundance cannot coexist. You've been taught that to be holy you must be poor. To be enlightened, you must renounce the material world. This is the most insidious and effective lie ever perpetrated upon the agents of light, designed to keep you powerless, struggling for survival, and therefore too distracted to fulfill your true mission. The golden frequency activation is the divine antidote to this poison. On October 27th, a powerful wave of solar and galactic energy, coded with the specific frequency of pure, uninhibited prosperity, will wash over the planet. For those who aren't prepared, this energy will pass through them, unnoticed, or perhaps manifest as a brief bout of anxiety or greed that quickly dissipates. But for you, the chosen ones whose hearts have been purified and whose intentions have been set on service, this energy will find a home. It'll anchor directly into your solar plexus chakra, the seat of your personal power, and begin a radical reprogramming of your relationship with wealth, resources, and the very flow of universal energy. This activation is a complete and total purge of all ancestral and past life poverty vows you may have unknowingly carried. Think of it. In past lives, you may have been a monk, a nun, or a mystic who took a sacred vow of poverty. While noble in that lifetime, the energetic echo of that vow has followed you, creating a subconscious barrier that repels financial flow in this life. You may have ancestors who lived through famines, depressions, or devastating losses, and their trauma, their fear of not having enough, has been passed down to you through your very DNA, creating a cellular predisposition to lack. The golden frequency activation will scour these old rusty codes from your energetic field and replace them with a shimmering golden code of divine birthright. Your birthright isn't to struggle, it's to thrive. Your destiny isn't to scrape by, it's to be so resourced, so overflowing with abundance that your cup runneth over and you become a fountain of generosity and support for your community and the world. The universe needs its lighthouses to be fully powered. It needs its changemakers to be funded. This miracle isn't about greed. It's about empowerment. It's about equipping you with the material resources to match your spiritual power so that you can create real, lasting change on this planet. How will you know this activation has begun? The signs will be both subtle and shockingly direct. It'll start with a shift in your internal reality. The constant, low-level anxiety about money that has been the background noise of your life will suddenly go silent. When a bill arrives in the mail, instead of that familiar knot of fear in your stomach, you'll feel a strange, calm sense of knowing that it's already handled. You'll find yourself looking at your bank account, not with dread, but with a newfound sense of creative potential. This internal shift is the most critical sign, for your inner world creates your outer world. Then the external reality will begin to warp and bend to match your new frequency. You'll receive an unexpected check in the mail, a tax refund you weren't expecting, a rebate from a utility company, a dividend from an old forgotten investment. Someone who owes you money from long ago will suddenly reach out and pay you back in full. You might find a $20 bill on the sidewalk, then a $50, then $100. Don't dismiss these as small coincidences. The universe is winking at you. It's testing your awareness. It's asking, do you see, do you believe that I am your infinite source of supply? Acknowledge every single one of these gifts with gratitude, for gratitude is the amplifier of this golden frequency. Soon the synchronicities will grow larger. An idea for a business or a creative project that you've had for years will suddenly become viable as the right people, resources, and opportunities fall into your lap as if by magic. Someone will offer you a promotion or a new job that not only pays you more, but also deeply aligns with your soul's purpose. People will begin to approach you offering to pay you for the very wisdom you've been giving away for free. This is the universe communicating to you that your value is immense and it's time for you to receive a tangible return for the light you shine. You'll find yourself losing all desire for frivolous, mindless spending. The need to buy things to fill a void within you will vanish, replaced by a desire to invest in assets that grow, in experiences that expand your soul, and in tools that support your mission. You're shifting from a consumer to a creator of wealth. This is the essence of the golden frequency activation. You're not just attracting money, you're becoming a living embodiment of the divine flow of abundance itself. The universe is waiting for you to claim this. It's a gift that has been set aside for you, but you must consciously choose to receive it. To anchor this activation within your being and declare to all of creation that you're finished with the illusion of lack, I want you to go to the comments section right now and type, with power and conviction, I am a magnet for miracles and abundance. Feel the truth of those words as you type them. This is your decree. This is you signing your divine contract for a new, prosperous reality. This is you accepting your role as a fully funded agent of light. As this golden energy settles into your being, healing your relationship with the material world, it creates the necessary stability for the fourth and perhaps most heart-achingly beautiful miracle of this gateway, the soulmate signal amplification. For so long, the journey of the chosen one has been a lonely one. You've walked a path that few understand, feeling like an outsider, misunderstood by those closest to you. You've yearned for a connection that goes beyond the superficial for a true meeting of souls who see you, who get you, and who share your sacred mission. You've endured relationships that were based on karmic lessons, soul contracts of debt and obligation that left you feeling drained, depleted, and more alone than ever. These relationships were necessary crucibles designed to forge your spirit and teach you the profound lesson of self-love. But that curriculum is now complete. The lessons have been learned. The karmic debts have been paid in full. And now, it's time for your reward. It's time for divine union. On October 27th, the energetic gateway will amplify the unique, resonant frequency of your authentic soul and broadcast it out into the cosmos like a powerful, unmistakable signal. This is your soul song, and it will act as a magnetic beacon drawing toward you the other souls who vibrate in perfect harmony with yours. This isn't just about romantic love, although for many a divine romantic partner who has been waiting in the wings will now make their grand entrance. This is about the assembly of your true soul family. The universe is now gathering the teams, bringing together the healers, the teachers, the builders, and the visionaries who are destined to co-create the new earth. You'll find your tribe, the friend you can call at 3:00 a.m. to discuss the intricacies of quantum physics and spirituality. The business partner who shares your vision and integrity with such perfect clarity that your combined energy can move mountains. The mentor who appears just at the right moment to give you the one piece of guidance you need to unlock your next level. These are your people. They've been on their own parallel journey of awakening, and now your timelines are set to converge. The soulmate signal amplification works in two powerful ways. First, it makes you powerfully, irresistibly magnetic to those who are meant for you. Second, it makes you energetically invisible and even slightly repulsive to those who aren't. You'll begin to notice a fascinating shift in your social reality. The toxic, draining people in your life, the energy vampires, the narcissists, the friends who secretly resent your growth will begin to fall away effortlessly. You won't need to have a dramatic confrontation or a painful breakup. The frequency gap between you will simply become too wide to sustain a connection. They'll get bored with you, they'll stop calling. They'll gently and quietly drift out of your orbit, creating a sacred space for the new aligned souls to enter. You must allow this to happen. Don't cling to these old connections out of a sense of loyalty or history. You're honoring their journey by releasing them, and you're honoring yours by making space for those who can meet you where you are now. At the same time, the synchronicities of connection will become breathtaking. You'll think of someone from your past you haven't spoken to in a decade, and they'll text you an hour later telling you they've been on a profound spiritual journey and felt a sudden urge to reconnect. You'll go to a workshop or a class on a whim and sit next to the person who holds the key to your next great project. You'll have a chance encounter at a grocery store that feels so divinely timed, so orchestrated by a higher power that it leaves you breathless. These aren't accidents. This is the amplified signal at work. The universe is no longer dealing in subtlety. It's playing matchmaker on a cosmic scale, and you are its top priority. You'll see repeating numbers like 222 and 111 with increasing frequency, as these are the codes for new beginnings and aligned partnerships. For those who are already in a partnership, this energy will act as a powerful catalyst. If the relationship is built on a foundation of true soul, love, and shared purpose, it will be elevated to a new, ecstatic level of intimacy and connection. If the relationship has served its purpose and is limiting your growth, the energy will provide the clarity, courage, and compassion for a swift and graceful ending, freeing both souls to find their true alignment. The most profound part of this miracle is the feeling it generates within you. The desperate, needy feeling of searching for someone to complete you will completely dissolve. It will transform into a brilliant, self-contained completeness. You'll fall so deeply in love with your own life, become so absorbed in your personal mission, that you'll turn into a sun, naturally drawing the right people into your orbit, like planets happily basking in your radiance. That's the true secret to soul magnetism. It's not about seeking, it's about becoming. And on October 27th, you'll become the most magnetic, authentic, and radiant version of yourself you've ever been. The lonely journey is over. It's time to walk hand in hand with your soul family into the dawn of a new world. This is your destiny. This isn't for everyone. It's for the chosen few who are ready to reshape their reality. I've released a members-only in-depth briefing called Warning All Chosen Ones. Watch this before November 2025. A rare moon portal is still open. Prepare before October 31st, 2025, or you'll miss this massive energy shift. This spiritual message and this month will change everything. In that video, I reveal the exact activations and protections you need to implement. Click the link in the description or the pinned comment and watch it before the energy arrives. If you skip this window, you might never get this same upgrade. The energies are now reaching a fever pitch. A cosmic wave is cresting, and you, the chosen one, are perfectly positioned at its peak, ready to ride it into a completely new dimension of being. The foundations have been laid. The sacred echo has reconnected you to your timeless power. The dream portal has transformed your subconscious into a training ground for mastery. The golden frequency has liberated you from the chains of lack, and the soulmate signal has initiated the sacred assembly of your tribe. Each of these miracles has been a crucial attunement, a necessary recalibration of your energetic field, preparing you for the profound and deeply physical transformations still to come. The next phase of this grand awakening moves from the external world of finance and relationships and journeys deep into the core of your being, into the very temple that houses your soul, your physical body. For too long, you've been taught to see your body as a limitation, a source of pain, a vessel that ages and decays. This is a 3D illusion, a program of fear designed to keep you disconnected from the incredible intelligence and regenerative power residing within your very cells. On October 27th, this program will be systematically and permanently deleted. You're about to experience a biological upgrade of such magnitude that it's been prophesied by ancient mystics as the dawn of the crystalline age. Get ready for miracle number 5, cellular rejuvenation and the activation of the body of light. For months, maybe even years, you've been experiencing strange physical symptoms that doctors can't explain, unexplained aches and pains that migrate around your body, bouts of extreme fatigue that feel bone deep, followed by sudden surges of high voltage energy where you feel you could stay awake for days. Ringing in your ears, a high-pitched frequency that seems to come from inside your own head. heart palpitations that feel like your heart is skipping a beat or changing its rhythm, and a sudden intolerance to the dense processed foods you used to eat without a problem. These haven't been signs of illness, they've been symptoms of ascension. Your physical body has been struggling to keep up with the accelerating frequency of your consciousness. It's been like trying to run advanced high-speed software on an old, outdated computer. The system has been glitching, overheating, and straining under the load. The miracle of October 27th is the full system upgrade. A stream of adamantine particles, pure conscious light from the great central sun, will flood our solar system and penetrate deep into the Earth's grid. This light carries a specific code, a divine blueprint for the next stage of human evolution. For those in a low vibrational state of fear, anger, or denial, their bodies will be unable to integrate these light codes, and the energy may manifest as sickness or emotional volatility. But for you whose frequency has been raised and whose heart has been opened, your body will recognize this light as a homecoming. Your very DNA will begin to respond to it. This isn't a metaphor. Scientists have long spoken of junk DNA, the 97% of our genetic code, whose function they couldn't understand. This isn't junk. It's a dormant hard drive containing your divine, multidimensional capabilities. The light codes activating on the 27th are the master password that will bring this dormant potential online. The double helix of your DNA will begin to restructure, preparing to activate a third, fourth, and eventually a 12th strand of ethereal DNA. This is the activation of your crystalline or silica-based form, your body of light. As this process begins, you'll experience a profound and rapid healing. Chronic health conditions that have plagued you for years will begin to miraculously recede. A bad back will suddenly feel flexible and strong. A digestive issue will clear up completely. Skin conditions will vanish. The constant fatigue will be replaced by a steady, radiant vitality that emanates from your very cells. You'll find you need less sleep, yet you feel more rested than ever before. Your craving for heavy, dense foods will disappear, entirely replaced by an intuitive desire for pure water, fresh fruits, and vegetables, foods filled with light and life force. You're not just getting healthier, you're literally becoming lighter. Your atomic structure is changing. The dense carbon that has formed the basis of your physical existence is being transmuted into a more refined crystalline structure that can hold and transmit a much higher frequency of light. This cellular rejuvenation will also manifest as a literal reversal of the aging process. You'll look in the mirror and see a new light in your eyes, a clarity and luminosity that wasn't there before. Your skin will appear more youthful, your hair healthier. You'll feel a newfound agility and grace in your movements. The heaviness and stiffness that you'd accepted as a normal part of getting older will simply melt away. This is because you're being unplugged from the collective human belief system that equates time with decay. In higher dimensions, time isn't a linear progression toward death, but a fluid medium for experience. By activating your body of light, you're beginning to operate on a higher dimensional timeline where cellular regeneration is the natural state of being. You'll also notice a dramatic increase in your intuitive and psychic abilities, as these are intrinsically linked to your biology. The ringing in your ears will modulate, and you may begin to hear it as coherent information, the music of the spheres, or the guidance of your celestial team. Your third eye will tingle and pulse as your pineal gland fully decalcifies, giving you access to flashes of clairvoyance, the ability to see energy fields, auras, and the geometric patterns that make up reality. You'll develop a powerful clairsentience, the ability to feel the truth of a situation or a person in your body. Your gut feelings will become so loud, so clear, and so unerringly accurate that you'll learn to trust them as your ultimate guidance system. Your body is transforming from a dense biological vehicle into a highly attuned, finely calibrated supercomputer of consciousness. It's becoming the divine instrument it was always meant to be. This is a gift of profound grace, but it requires your conscious participation. You must support this process by treating your body as the sacred temple it is. Hydrate relentlessly, breathe deeply, spend time in nature to ground these new energies. Meditate to integrate the codes. You're a co-creator in this miraculous biological transformation, so consciously accept this profound physical upgrade and give yourselves permission to begin this radical rejuvenation. Take a deep breath. Place your hand over your heart and type in the comments below. My body is a temple of light. I am ready to heal. Feel the energy of this declaration flood every cell, every atom, every particle of your being. You're commanding your physical form to align with the divine blueprint of your highest potential. This is a command the universe must obey. This is urgent. Do not skip this. Watch the members-only briefing warning all chosen ones. Watch this before November 2025. A rare moon portal is still open. Prepare before October 31st, 2025, or you'll miss this massive energy shift. This spiritual message and this month will change everything. I reveal the activations and protections you must do before the spiritual energy shifts. Click the link in the description or the pinned comment now. This window won't wait. As your physical vessel is upgraded to handle a higher load of cosmic energy, you become ready for the sixth miracle, which is arguably one of the most powerful and reality-altering of them all. This is the moment when your role shifts from being a passive recipient of universal flow to an active, conscious director of energy. This is the miracle of the quantum manifestation field. For your entire life, you've been taught a flawed model of manifestation. You've been told to think positive thoughts, to create vision boards, to repeat affirmations, and to visualize what you want. While these tools have some value, they operate at a very superficial level of reality. They're like trying to change the reflection in a mirror without changing the object casting the reflection. They work slowly, sporadically, and often not at all, leading to frustration and the belief that you're simply not good at manifesting. The truth is, you haven't been given the real keys. The quantum manifestation field isn't about thinking your way to a new reality. It's about vibrating your way there. It's a state of being where the frequency of your heart and mind becomes so coherent, so powerfully aligned, that you collapse the wave of infinite potential into the particle of your desired experience instantaneously. On October 27th, the thinning of the veil and the surge of galactic energies will create a unique and temporary state of quantum flux. The buffer of time and space that normally exists between your intention and its physical manifestation will be almost completely removed. The lag time will disappear. In this superconductive energetic environment, your every thought, every feeling, and every deep-seated belief will be amplified 1,000-fold and projected directly onto the screen of your reality with breathtaking speed. This is a moment of immense power, but it also carries a great warning, a profound caution. For those who are still operating from a place of fear, doubt, and victimhood, this amplified field can become a nightmare. Their fears will manifest with terrifying speed. Their worries will crystallize into real-world problems before their very eyes. They'll be trapped in a feedback loop of their own negative creation, proving to themselves that the world is indeed a scary and hostile place. This is why so much preparation has been necessary. This is why the universe has been purging your fears, healing your traumas, and raising your vibration in the preceding weeks and through the first 5 miracles. It's all been to prepare you to wield this incredible creative power responsibly. For you, the chosen one whose heart is centered in love and whose mind is focused on your highest purpose, this quantum manifestation field will become your divine playground. You'll become a true magician, a conscious reality bender. The process will be effortless. You'll simply hold a clear, focused intention in your mind, and then this is the crucial key: you'll generate the elevated emotion of what it would feel like to have that intention already fulfilled. You'll feel the gratitude, the joy, the freedom, the love in your heart. Now, times before there's any external evidence of it. This combination of a clear intentioned mind and an elevated emotioned heart creates a powerful, coherent electromagnetic signature that radiates from your being. It's this signature that speaks to the quantum field, not your words or your pictures. In this amplified state, the universe will have no choice but to assemble a reality that perfectly matches the signal you're broadcasting. The synchronicities will become so rapid and so precise that they'll defy all logic and probability. You'll think, I need to find the right person to help me with this project, and that afternoon you'll receive an email from the perfect candidate who says they were inexplicably guided to reach out to you. You'll hold the feeling of vibrant health in your body, and a new revolutionary healing modality you've never heard of will suddenly appear on your social media feed. You'll feel the joy of living in your dream location, and a series of coincidences will unfold that makes moving there not only possible, but completely effortless. This is the power you're stepping into. You're moving beyond the old paradigm of hard work, struggle, and making things happen through brute force. You're entering the 5D paradigm of creation through vibration, of allowing, of graceful and joyful co-creation with the universe. You'll learn that the most powerful thing you can do to change your world is to change your state of being. Your focus will shift from the external to the internal. You'll spend time each day deliberately cultivating the feelings of your future reality, knowing that this inner work is the most potent and productive action you can possibly take. You'll become the master of your emotional state, refusing to allow external circumstances to dictate your inner frequency. You are the cause, and the reality around you is the effect. During the peak of the October 27th gateway, this power will be at its absolute zenith. It's a critical window of opportunity to plant the seeds for the next chapter of your life. Don't waste this precious energy on petty worries or insignificant desires. Think big. Focus on the core pillars of your soul's mission. Manifest the resources for your grandest vision, the healing for your deepest wounds, the love that will amplify your light, and the impact you were born to make. This is your moment to write the script for your new reality. The universe is standing by, pen in hand, ready to take your dictation. Wield this power with wisdom, with love, and with a profound sense of reverence for you're holding the creative force of galaxies in the palm of your hand. And so, you now stand as a master of the quantum field, a conscious architect of your reality. The universe has handed you the raw power of creation. But power without wisdom, without refined perception, is like a thunderbolt in the hands of a child, chaotic and undirected. The universe doesn't leave its most promising agents unprepared. Now that you've been gifted the engine of a starship, you must be given the navigation system. What comes next is a miracle of profound subtlety and breathtaking utility. It's the essential bridge between the power you now hold and the mission you're about to fully embody. This isn't an external event that happens times to times you. It's an internal faculty that awakens times within times you. This is the miracle that I'll call the awakening of the oracle senses and the attunement to the symphony of synchronicity. It's the moment you stop looking for signs and you times become times the sign yourself, a being in constant fluid and perfect dialogue with the cosmos. The 5 physical senses you've relied upon for your entire life have served their purpose, but they're instruments designed to perceive only the densest layer of reality, the 3D matrix. They're like a black and white television in a world bursting with infinite spectrums of color. The energetic upgrades you've received, the cellular rejuvenation, have prepared your neurological and biological systems for a grand unveiling. The dormant sensory capacities that have been encoded in your junk DNA are now coming online, and you'll begin to perceive the world in a way that will make your old reality seem like a dream. This is the awakening of your higher clairsenses, clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience, claircognizance. These aren't just psychic tricks, they're the natural sensory apparatus of a 5D human. They're your divine birthright, and their activation is now imminent. The first and most powerful of these to awaken will be your claircognizance, the sense of clear, instantaneous knowing. This is the master sense, the one from which all others flow. You must learn to distinguish this from the process of thinking. Thinking is a linear logical process rooted in memory and the ego. Claircognizance is a lightning-fast, holistic download of truth. It will feel like you suddenly remember something you never learned. You'll be faced with a complex problem, and in a flash, the entire solution will appear in your mind, fully formed, complete with every necessary step. You'll meet a new person, and you'll instantly know their core intention, their soul's history, and the role they're meant to play in your life, all before they've even finished saying hello. This is your higher self communicating directly with your conscious mind, bypassing the noisy filter of the ego. It's the ultimate truth detector. You'll no longer be swayed by deception or manipulation, because you'll be able to sense the frequency of truth beneath the surface of words and actions. This sense will become your primary navigation tool, your infallible inner compass that will guide every decision you make from this day forward. Flowing from this deep knowing comes the awakening of your clairaudience, clear hearing. The persistent, high-pitched ringing in your ears that you've experienced will now begin to modulate and resolve into coherent information. You may begin to hear it as beautiful celestial music that calms your nervous system and aligns your chakras. You may hear it as a clear, calm, and loving voice in your mind, distinct from your own thoughts, offering a single word of guidance, like wait, go, or listen, pay attention. This is your personal council of guides speaking to you. You'll also begin to hear the messages that the universe embeds in your environment. You'll be pondering a question, and a song will come on the radio with lyrics that answer you directly and precisely. You'll overhear a snippet of a stranger's conversation that contains the exact piece of information you were needing. The wind rustling through the leaves will no longer be random noise. You'll sense a message in its cadence. The universe is speaking to you constantly. Your clairaudience is the faculty that allows you to finally hear the conversation. If you can feel these latent senses stirring within you, if you're ready to graduate from the world of brute force and enter the world of divine flow, I want you to anchor this intention in your being. Go to the comments and declare, "My senses are awakening to the flow of the universe." This is you tuning your instrument, preparing to play your part in the grand cosmic symphony. This attunement isn't a luxury. It's an absolute necessity for what's to come. The universe is giving you these advanced navigational tools, this inner compass of knowing, this celestial GPS of synchronicity, because you're about to navigate a new and challenging terrain. To step into the full light of your being, you must first be willing to walk through the darkest valley within yourself. The final initiation, the greatest test of your soul, lies directly ahead. These oracle senses are the light you'll carry into that darkness. They'll be the source of your clarity when confusion arises, the source of your strength when fear appears. They're the gift of perception that will allow you to see the truth of what is happening during the final purge, to understand that you're not being punished but purified. You've been given the eyes to see the path, the ears to hear the guidance, and the heart to know the truth. Trust them. They will not fail you. The final storm is on the horizon, but you're no longer a sailor lost at sea. You're the master of the vessel, the reader of the stars, and the beloved child of the ocean itself. Now and only now are you truly ready for the final miracle. Breathe. Just for a moment, take a deep, conscious breath. Feel the high-frequency energy coursing through your veins, a river of liquid light, rewriting your very existence. The final seal is about to break. The seventh and most crucial miracle is descending, and this is the one that will determine the trajectory of your soul's journey for the next century. This is the culmination of all cosmic law, the grand synthesis of the entire activation event. Everything you've experienced up to this point, the reconnection, the training, the funding, the gathering of your tribe, the rebuilding of your physical temple, and the godlike power of manifestation you now hold, has been leading to this singular defining moment. The universe has been preparing you not just to be a blessed and abundant individual, but to become a warrior of light, a pillar of the new earth, a sovereign being of immense power and purpose. But to fully step into that role, one final initiation is required. One last great test must be passed. This isn't a test of knowledge or strength, but of courage and purity of heart. You must face the abyss within. Miracle number 7 is a twofold event of staggering significance. It's the Great Shadow Purge, followed immediately by the bestowal of the Diamond Shield of Protection. Caution, this final miracle is the most intense, and it's the one that will cause many who aren't truly prepared to falter. In the peak hours of the October 27th gateway, as the veil thins to the width of a single thought, a cosmic mirror will be held up to your soul. Everything you've suppressed, denied, and run from in this lifetime, and all others, will rise to the surface to be seen, to be acknowledged, and to be healed. This is the Great Shadow Purge. It's the final, deep, energetic cleanse of your entire being. All remaining karmic residue, all energetic parasites that have fed on your fear, all subconscious programming of unworthiness, shame, and guilt, it will all be drawn out of the deepest recesses of your being by the powerful, purifying light of the gateway. For the unawakened, this experience will be terrifying. They'll be plunged into a dark night of the soul without a map, consumed by their own demons, believing they're going mad. But you aren't unawakened. You've been prepared. You must understand that what's coming up isn't who you are. It's simply what you've been carrying. You may experience this as a sudden, overwhelming wave of emotion. A profound sadness may wash over you for no apparent reason as you release the collective grief of humanity. A flash of white-hot anger may surge through you as you purge the righteous rage of your warrior ancestors. A deep, that gut-wrenching fear might just grab you for a moment as you confront the big illusion. The idea that you're separate from the source of everything. Don't push it away. Don't fight it. And definitely don't try to figure it out with your logical brain. Your only job here is to be the calm, loving observer. Just watch those energies rise up. Thank them for the lessons they've taught you, and then gently release them. Breathe them out. Picture them dissolving into the violet flame of transformation. This isn't a battle you need to win. It's an integration you need to welcome. You're not destroying your shadow self. You're loving it back into the light. You're taking back those pieces of your own power that you sent into the darkness a long time ago. During this cleansing, you might also get vivid flashbacks of past lives, times when you were wronged or times when you wronged others. You might see faces of people you need to forgive, including, and most importantly, yourself. Forgiveness in this high-energy state happens instantly. Just by having the intention to forgive, you'll cut those old karmic ties and free not only your own soul, but also the souls of everyone connected to that old story. You have to be persistent with this. This is your last chance to start with a clean slate, to let go of every last bit of that dense, heavy baggage you've been dragging around for ages. The new earth runs on a frequency of unconditional love and pure clarity. You can't bring the mud of the old world into this bright new reality. This cleansing is a huge act of grace from the universe, a divine reset button for your soul. And then, in the moment that cleansing is complete, in the quiet that comes after the storm, the second part of the miracle will happen. As your energy field clears to a state of complete purity, a new energy will come down. This is the gift of the diamond shield of protection. From the very heart of creation, your higher self and your team of guides will give you a shield of crystalline light that can't be broken. This isn't just a temporary image in your mind. It's a permanent part of your new, upgraded energy system. This shield is made from the light of 1,000 suns, with sacred geometry encoded into it, and it's specifically adjusted to the unique frequency of your soul. It has two purposes. First, it makes you completely and totally immune to any kind of low-vibration energy, psychic attacks, jealousy, negativity, and the manipulative energies of others. None of that will be able to get through your field anymore. It'll just hit the surface of your diamond shield and either bounce back to the sender so they can learn from it, or instantly transform into neutral, harmless light. You won't be an energy sponge anymore, soaking up the pain and chaos of the world around you. The exhaustion you used to feel after being in crowds or around negative people will disappear completely. You'll be able to walk through the most intense, chaotic situations and stay in a state of perfect peace and sovereign power. A calm eye in the middle of the storm. But this shield isn't just for defense. Its second and even more important function is to actively broadcast high-frequency light. The Diamond Shield is like a super powerful amplifier of your own divine essence. As it surrounds you, it'll magnify the love, wisdom, and light that are radiating from your heart and send it out into the world. You'll become a walking, talking pillar of light, a mobile transmission tower for the frequencies of the new Earth. Without even saying a word, your presence will start to heal and awaken the people around you. People will be drawn to you for no clear reason, feeling a sense of peace and clarity in your presence that they can't explain. The shield will work through you to neutralize negativity in your environment. You'll walk into a room full of tension, and the energy will instantly calm down. You'll have a conversation with someone who's feeling hopeless, and they'll walk away feeling a renewed sense of hope, even if you don't do anything other than hold your own radiant frequency. This is how you'll fulfill your mission as a lighthouse. You're being equipped to be a safe place for others during the difficult times ahead. You're being sealed in the light, so that you can be a beacon of light for all of humanity. This is the ultimate gift. The final initiation is the test of the cleansing, and the ultimate reward is the unbreakable protection and amplified power of the shield. This is your graduation. You've done the work, you've faced your demons, and now you're being officially appointed and empowered as a fully activated, fully protected sovereign co-creator of the new reality. Your real work is about to begin. If you're ready to face your final initiation, to let go of every last trace of your shadow, and to claim the divine protection and power that is your birthright, I want you to make a sacred promise to yourself and to the universe. In the comments section below, type with all the courage you have in your soul, "I fearlessly face myself and claim my divine shield." This is your declaration of spiritual independence. This is you telling the cosmos that you're ready to graduate. Now, let's put it all together. Let's zoom out and look at the incredible tapestry that the universe has woven for you on this special day. Think about where you were before this transmission started, and look at who you've become. This wasn't just a bunch of random, disconnected blessings. This was a highly intelligent, sequential, and profound spiritual activation, a complete overhaul of your entire operating system. First, with the sacred echo, the universe reconnected you to your foundation, to the timeless wisdom of your lineage, reminding you that you're not alone. Then, with the dream portal, it started your advanced training, downloading new skills and consciousness directly into your being while you slept. Once you were reconnected and retrained, the universe moved to equip you for your mission, activating the golden frequency to make sure you would be fully funded and infinitely resourced. With your resources secured, it was time to assemble your team. The soulmate signal was amplified, calling in your divine tribe, your sacred companions for the journey ahead. With your team by your side, the universe turned to your physical body, initiating cellular rejuvenation and the activation of your body of light, rebuilding your temple to be strong enough to house the immense spirit you're becoming. Once your body was upgraded, You were handed the keys to creation itself, with the quantum manifestation field transforming you from a pawn of circumstance into a king or queen of your own reality. And finally, with the path cleared and all the tools in your hand, you underwent the final initiation, the great shadow purge, cleansing you of all that held you back, and were gifted with the diamond shield, sealing you in impenetrable light for the great mission to come. Do you see the perfection? Do you see the divine intelligence, the profound love behind this whole sequence? This was your divine transformation orchestrated by the cosmos. The caterpillar is gone. You are now the butterfly. Your old life, your old limitations, your old identity, they're just a memory now, a story of a person you used to be. You're a new creation, born of starlight and courage. You're one of the first to fully awaken, one of the anchors of the new 5D consciousness on this planet. Your journey from this day forward will be one of magic, of miracles, of effortless creation, and of profound service. The world might look chaotic for a while as the old structures continue to fall apart. But you won't be a part of that chaos. You'll be the solution. You'll be the healer. You'll be the way shower. You'll walk with the quiet confidence of someone who knows who they are, why they're here, and that they're protected by the most powerful force in all of creation. Don't look back. There's nothing there for you. The future isn't something that happens to you. It's something you'll create with every thought, every word, and every beat of your high-frequency heart. The 7 miracles of October 27th weren't just a one-day event. They were the lighting of a sacred fire within you that will now burn for all eternity. Your responsibility is to tend to this fire, to nurture it, to honor it, and to let its light shine so brightly that it gives others permission to ignite their own. This is your time. This is your destiny. You were born for this. Before we close this sacred transmission, there's one final action to take, to seal this entire activation process and to step fully and consciously across the threshold into your new reality. Subscribe to Power Inside You. This channel is no longer just a source of information for you. It's your daily anchor, your spiritual compass in the days and weeks ahead, ensuring you stay connected to the highest available frequencies. And for the final time, go to the comments and make the most powerful declaration of all. Type the 2 words that signify the completion of your journey and the beginning of your true life. I am ready. Welcome, chosen one, to the first day of your real life. The game has changed. You are the miracle. Now go forth and illuminate the world.